a very impromptu video for you. It's a personal one, but it is so important to business that I feel I need to say something, because my job, my purpose with all of this is to help you build amazing businesses, okay? And it's becoming very clear. I had a great call with Judith yesterday, and I think the differentiation is brilliant, because running a business isn't actually that difficult. I've been thinking, like, maybe it's more maybe people's expectation of how easy it is to start a business is wrong, and that you think, well, I've set up a business and now everything should be laid out on a plate for me. Life's not like that. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. Okay, there is work involved. There is work involved in starting your own business. But what she said was actually the actual business, the mechanics of it is actually really easy. It can be step by step. You start a website, check that, make sure this is all right. You set up a Facebook ad, follow the steps, get some leads. It's not rocket science if you follow the information. The difficult thing is the inner work, the inner game. Now, if you found that you're live and you're just not getting the sales, I would place a bet that there's some inner work that you need to do, because you could be self-sabotaging because you don't think you believe you deserve it. It could be that you need to work on the way that you approach people, the way you are with people, because believe me, business is about people. And if you're rude, if you expect things to be given to you, if you don't say the please and thank yous, if you don't treat people the way that you would want to be treated, you will struggle to build any type of business, okay? And it hit me in the face yesterday. I went into a cafe. I had an optician's appointment. I needed to go in, find somewhere that I could do a bit of work for setting up the kids and picking up the kids. So I went into a cafe, and the lady behind there was like, we shut at 4:30. And I was like, well, if I ordered a coffee, like, am I actually out the door at 4:30? Yeah. Very rude, very unfriendly, no smile, very just get out. I will never go back to that cafe again. I went off to somewhere else, had a lovely coffee, did my work. I will never go back to that business again. Now, that's not just me she's lost. Anyone else in that day that she's been rude to, she is destroying that business. Now, unfortunately, for the business owners, I don't think she is the business owner. So they have people representing them that don't have this customer service. That's even more difficult, because as a business owner and having staff in the olden days when I had a shop, you cannot, you have to trust that people represent themselves in the way that you would want them to. For you as a business owner, as an owner manager, you have complete control. So when someone comes and approaches you, that they are interested, you bend over backwards to make sure they got the information. You're friendly, you're kind, you say please, you say thank you, you're friendly. That is why they're going to buy from you and not go somewhere else. The amount of people that have come to buy from me over the years because they didn't like the attitude of another company that they were about to buy from. It is just madness. If you're going to spend money on getting people to come and buy from you, you don't throw them away with a bad attitude or lack of manners or lack of gratitude. I'm not saying like you're like, there is a bit of gratitude. They don't have to come and buy from you. So don't expect that just because you're in business that people have to come and buy from you. They don't. Be grateful that they're choosing you. Look after them. And this isn't just for your customers. This is for your suppliers. I absolutely treat my suppliers with complete and total respect. I say please and thank you probably way too much. I'm friendly. I try and create rapport. Yes, they're doing me a service. I'm paying them for things. That service is vital for me, and the nicer I am to them, the better the terms I'm going to get eventually. The more they're going to look after my customers and my orders. If I'm a rude, up in their face, demanding person, they can sack me off and I'd have to find a new supplier. They could put my orders to the bottom of the queue. People buy and work with people. The fact that we're running our own business, it means that we can choose the people we want to work with. We don't have to work with people that aren't our match. So this message is a real plea that if I just want to get across how important this stuff is, okay? And you would think it was common sense that if a customer, you would be polite, because the way you are with your suppliers, the way you are with anyone in your business, whatever level it is, your colleagues, the ladies in the group. So the angels, for instance, they're helping people in the group through the goodness of their own heart, because they've been there, they know what it's like. They're doing it because they genuinely care. So don't PM them and expect them to help you. Any help they give you is from their heart. So please ensure that you treat them with the respect that they deserve. And the same with the team, everybody, your colleagues, the other members. The warmer that you are, the more grateful that you are, the more you give back, you are going to get so much more back in return. The way you are in every aspect, it all matters, because it represents the way that you treat people. And it probably goes back to the way you treat yourself as well. We are, the relationship we have with ourselves is the most important relationship at all. Because if we disrespect ourselves, if we let ourselves down, it sets the scene for how we treat other people, how other people treat us. If we don't value ourselves and our products, it's very hard to expect someone else to value them. And if you don't value other people's time, then you can't expect other people to value your time. It very much is what you give, you get back. Okay, so it's a sort of a rant, a sort of a message, because it is so important, and it's coming from a really good place. I genuinely want you to be successful. But if you approach people like things and commodities, and that they owe you something, and that you're not like bending over backwards making the absolute best customer experience you possibly can do, then you're leaving money on the table. You might struggle to get off the starting blocks. It is absolutely crucial, okay? And I completely operate like this in my own business. Like I say, everyone that I work with, whether it's suppliers, the lovely ladies in the office, you guys, I'm the same. Yeah, I would never treat anyone with disrespect, whatever they do. I would never send emails without please and thank yous if I was asking them for something, ever, customer, supplier, ever. It's like and that I really believe that is crucial, okay? Because business is built on relationships. It's built on relationships, end of, full stop, okay? I can't stress that enough. Okay. So I just wanted to leave that for you, because the lady in the cafe, I just thought, you know what? You are just throwing all that hard work down the drain. You're just like, someone's come in for a coffee. You said, yeah, if you're going to get just a bit of rapport, a little bit of talking, not like, yeah, no, get out. Yeah. Don't be like that in your business. Learn from it. Be really on all aspects. You never know. You never know. And those suppliers might become customers because they like you. Everything. It's so important. Okay. End of rant. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.